It has been 5 months that I have been creating consistently on YouTube. I think it was about July or August that I actually started my channel. It's funny enough that I can't remember the exact date. And during these 5 months, I have learned the hardest, biggest lessons that I wish someone could have told me earlier during the journey, which could have saved me so much of time. I don't want the same upon you. So I hope to give you the best lessons that I have accumulated within these 5 months to save you the time, the trouble, and hopefully you can make better videos than I am doing right now. We are diving straight deep into the first one. Don't overstay your welcome. The old folks have devised this saying for a reason. YouTube, if you are a content creator, you are not supposed to be there more than the time that you have to upload the video. Let me explain. Your time should be devoted on creating, uploading, and improving your videos. If you are spending your time researching or just watching other people's content, good luck, my brother, because you will just enter into this rabbit hole that you can't just seem to get enough of. You will see video after the other one, and there's no end to it. You will be basically wasting your time, your potential into something that could have been used for your own growth. I've been there. I tried to start researching one of the videos, and over time I won't even notice how soon the hours fly by. Happened with me not just one day, not just two. It has happened for weeks. Don't do that mistake. And the worst regret that I have about it, I mean, it's not really a big of a regret, but the worst thing that comes with it is you will start doubting yourself, because then you actually go into a comparison mode. Oh, they use so many effects, they have such a good background or something, X element, could be anything. Then you basically go into the comparison mode. My videos don't have that. I don't have the budget. I don't have the resources. And then you self-sabotage and you basically end up killing your own potential, your own channel, and the possibility of what it could have been. Second lesson, treat it seriously. I mean that with whole my heart. If you want this really bad, if you want to get a career in content creation, trust me, I will not sugarcoat this. It's not easy at all. There's millions of creators, if not thousands, who give more than what you will, who have less than what you have, but at the same time, they will not back down even an inch when it comes to putting the effort consistently. The bar has been raised quite a lot, and you need to make sure that you are setting the standard. Now, I'm not saying by any means that you need to up your game and you need to spend budget endlessly. No. What I mean by stepping up your game is basically add in the extra effort, add in the extra time, whichever way you can take out the time. And yeah, you will never find the time to create content. You have to take out the time from your friends, from your family. Sacrifices are meant to be made here. I will not sugarcoat this at all. I have been there. I am lonely. I am whatever you want to say. Yeah, sad, depressed man. Content will be your channel to vent it all out, and it will be actually helpful in the long run if you stick to it. If you want extraordinary results from it, you need to put in the effort day in, day out, even though you don't see results. They will not come very soon. Let me be honest with you. In the initial, and this is my third lesson, you will feel undervalued a lot of the time. You will not see results off the bat. If you start posting videos, 20 or 30 videos, just make them with the expectation, yes, these are just to go flop. These are just to train the algorithm. These are not even the actual reps, because those treated like a probationary period before your actual job starts. It was just to get the rhythm going on for you and for you to the reality check or the ground level reality that you were unaware before starting out. There will be a lot of moments you will feel my efforts are not being appreciated regardless of how much I am putting in. That will happen, and that is a part of the process. Trust me, I haven't seen the light at the end of the tunnel, but have the belief from day one, like me, that there definitely is a light. Even though you are able to see it or not, there definitely is the light at the end of the tunnel. You will see it as long as you are consistently putting in the effort, the time, the dedication, all the stuff that you already know about. All right, number fourth, don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you have. Relating to the point that I discussed earlier, you don't need to go into the comparison mode. You don't need to think about other creators in the initial stages. Yes, YouTube is saturated. Yes, there are billions of creators. Should be, yeah. There are definitely billions of creators posting on YouTube. But at the same time, you need to know that you don't need to go viral every now and then. If one video hits, your idea is strong enough, you believe in it enough, people will watch. If you are seeing this, this is already a clear indication that you can also be visible on this incredible world of social media, especially YouTube. So don't focus about the fancy gear, lighting, I need to be in that spot, or I wish I had that, I wish I had the team or the resources, whatever. You have enough, you have a brain, you have a smartphone. I wish my phone was here, but you know the basic things. As long as you have a phone, you have a voice. Even if you can't use a voice, go silent. There's a new niche which is silent vlogs. I think there was a Japanese guy who was showcasing his toxic life with the help of YouTube. You can do the same. I'm not asking to copy, but you get the idea. Start with what you have. Don't focus on what you don't. Lesson number 5. Be willing to fail. You will look stupid. People will absolutely question you. They will laugh at you. They will post hate comments. They will criticize you each and every opportunity they get. If you tell your friends and family about it, good luck. They are going to roast you behind your back. Not everyone has the same vision as you. Not everyone can see the dream that you have seen. And that's the biggest, I shouldn't say that word, but that's the biggest worst thing about it. You need to fail over and over. I will give you a cliche example. Michael Jordan, and the greatest basketball player of all time, has missed more than 9,999 shots to make that one remarkable shot in history that stood him aside from the rest of the players. You can be the Michael Jordan on your lane. As long as you are focused, as long as you are diligent and dedicated to the craft, you are winning. No one is going to stop you. No one has the potential to stop you. Before I go into the pep talk, let's focus on the next point. At this point, I'm losing count, but improve gradually and learn consistently. What I mean by that is, let's say you have seen a pattern going on in your videos. Let's say your editing is terrible, just for an example. Now you want to improve your editing. You don't need to learn about all of the effects and basically spend all of your time into it just to improve your videos. What you can do is start with something very simple, something very minute. You don't even need to learn an effect on it. Let's say you were just discussing your points by a simple text on screen. You can basically write it down in front of the camera. That could be a great addition to it. I mean, you have to be creative and you have to think about one step at a time. You don't need to see the whole vision all at once. You need to go one step at a time. If you don't follow this, I have been a victim. You will end up losing momentum, which could literally push you into a burnout phase. I don't wish that upon you. So keep that in mind. You need to go one step at a time. I know I'm repeating myself, but at the same time, you need to learn consistently. I don't say learn externally, but definitely focus on your own content and see what are the patterns that you can improve upon. What's something that you can upgrade upon? Maybe it is the lighting. Use the outdoor lighting. Maybe it is your microphone. Instead of just using your phone's internal microphone, you can record a voiceover that you can slap on a video. Endless possibilities here. You be the judge. You can tweak it. You can refine it based on your preferences and based on your scenarios. All right. Number 8, don't look at analytics. I know this is going to be a controversial one. Initially, Especially in the first 3 months, I would say don't focus on the analytics, because analytics will push you into thinking about numbers. You are not doing a data job here. You are not here to collect data at this point. Literally, your first job is to learn. Learn what audience watches. Yes, I believe that numbers are a part of the game and they should definitely matter in the long run. But initially, you should be focusing on just uploading and testing out different formats that your audience could potentially watch and they could potentially share, because shareability of your content is going to set you apart and it will actually help you blow up in the initial days, if I can say that correctly. Because the worst part when it comes to analytics is it also gives you the analysis paralysis. You basically focus on numbers, which is just similar to the comparison mode that we talked about. I don't want you to focus on the numbers as of now. I want you to focus on your content. Your content can always be improved. If you think otherwise, you are in the wrong game, my friend. And as I've already said, it doesn't need to be technical. It can always be tweaked around in some way or the other. Literally, there's millions of formats that creators are doing that are simple to replicate, simple to create, simple to scale, and yet people love that on the other end. So you need to experiment, you need to test out, have multiple formats failed to find that right one, the one that you can sustain in the long run and that you can scale even further. All right, this is one of the best lessons. Your mind will give up before you do. When everything fails, it's very natural for us as humans to think, yeah, this isn't working for me. But it's just a matter of time. Maybe it hasn't worked for you for the past month, 2 months, 3 months. I am a living example of this. My channel, it has been 5 months. I haven't blown up, certainly. So you need to be patient. It is a long game. You need to understand this. You're not going to get overnight success. YouTube is not going to pay your bills if you are starting with that approach. Trust me. As much as I am shattered to say this fact, I am actually happy because I am not just putting in my effort and my time into having money as the centerpiece of the puzzle. And so shouldn't you, because YouTube is not just a business of making money. It's a business of ideas. And as long as your idea can stick in the viewer's head on the other side of the camera, if you have the great ability to communicate your ideas and deliver them, that they make a positive impact in the viewers' minds, congratulations, my buddy, you have won. And this thing will take time. It will be, how do I say this? It might take weeks, months, or years, depends on everyone's level of talent and the adaptability. But it will be certain as long as you stick to it. Giving up is always an option, but giving up is definitely not going to give you the results that you have always wanted. I know you are not seeing the results, but giving up certainly won't help you in this case either. Might as well give it one more go. I know this mind tricks you, this mind gives you a lot of excuses to quit. Find the one reason that you can to stick long enough that your name is actually remembered by millions of people worldwide. So this was pretty much it for my 5-month experience on YouTube, creating content and making the best of my time. I hope something resonated with you. If it did, feel free to drop it down in the comment section below, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Peace.